My name is Rebecca Koch. I'm the program coordinator of the International Engineering Program at Kempten University. We started this program just in October, so we have the first intakes and they're on their first breaks. So we are quite new with this program and I hope you enjoy the presentation. So some information about, let's switch to that screen, about Kempten. Here you see our campus. Like all these circled part here is the campus area. Actually, we have a building here right now. The picture is from last year, and we're just building another university campus area right here. You may see the mountains at the back because we are right in the border from the Alps, and the train station right here gonna explain you how to come to Kempten. So this is a campus area. Our university was founded not even 50 years ago. We have around 5,000 students here and 45 programs in total, divided between bachelor degrees and master degrees. So we are more a small campus compared to bigger universities in big cities, but it's perfect for us to get familiar with all our students. Some impressions for you how our campus looks like. So this is one of our auditories. This is one of our main buildings. This is a picture from the campus or from one of those hallways. Where we are located, we are in the very, very south of Germany, just on the border to Switzerland and Austria. Kempten is economic and culture and social center of the Allgäu region. Maybe some of you have heard about the Allgäu region. It's a very touristic area. And Kempten is also called one of the oldest towns in Germany. We are fighting with one other city in Germany about this. This we call it the oldest one. About the city, we have about 70,000 citizens in the city, and with the whole region, about 200,000 in the whole Allgäu. If you're coming from some other countries abroad, maybe that sounds quite small for you. Kempten is a average city for Germany. We have schools, universities, hospitals, and stuff like this, shopping areas. Also something that you may have seen in Munich. We call it the Allgäu Festwoche, similar to the Oktoberfest. We have this in August. It's one of our biggest festivals we have. And most of the students are going around with bikes. We have a good infrastructure for biking and, of course, a bus system. How you come and go around from Kempten, the closest airport city is Munich. You can see it here. It takes like 1.5 hours to go by train from Kempten to Munich, around 7 hours to Berlin, 6 hours to Paris, or 6 hours to Vienna. There's also an airport close to Kempten called Memmingen. There are some international flights, but not intercontinental flights to destinations like London or holiday areas. I'm just checking. There's some questions in it. You put that there. Okay, so this airport is more or less for holiday or for connecting flights if you're leaving or arriving from London or stuff like this. About our region, this is the Allgäu region. You may have seen this picture before. This is like one of our main touristic destinations, the Schloss Neuschwanstein. But we are also famous for industry and commerce. And of course, a lot of our students enjoy skiing. I'm always telling them that they should stop skiing during the exam period. But of course, most of them are enjoying the winter. Actually, they're right now skiing area. And so it's quite nice. We still have some snow. What else about the Allgäu region? We are a combination of technology and also a lot of traditions. We are celebrating like the typical Bavarian traditions you may know, the carnival area, also in the autumn seasons, we call that Viehscheid, where they bring the cows down from the mountain, and also this typical German food. But also we have a lot of industry areas, and we're quite lucky that the Allgäu region is not only touristic, but also have a huge amount of international companies in our area. The study structure in Germany is like at universities of applied science. We have 7 semesters for the bachelor degree and 3 semesters for the master. This is because the 6th semester is 6th or 5th semesters, the internship semester. So if you study at the University of Applied Science, you have the 7 semesters of a bachelor. We start in the winter semester in October, the 1st of October, and the summer semester starts in the 5th of March. So actually right now we are in a semester break from the winter to the summer semester, and the international engineering program only starts in the winter term. About our university, we have 4 huge areas of study. So if you're interested in other studies than engineering, we also have economics, social and health, and computer science and multimedia. So now let's switch to the international engineering program. As I told you in the beginning, we started this program in October. When we designed the program, we were thinking about in general engineering program with international focus, because as an engineer, you also have to have some knowledge about international competence, how governments work around the world and stuff like this. So it's a combination of engineering topics with spiked with international competences. So here you have a small overview. You will get the Bachelor of Engineering degree. When you study international engineering, it's a full-time program. In Bavaria, there's also the possibility to make it dual. If someone is interested in dual studies, feel free to send me an email, because it's quite more complicated to explain it, but there are 2 possibilities to work with a company during your whole studies. This is called the vertieftes Studium, or with an apprenticeship, but then you're going to have to start the apprenticeship first before you start your study. The duration of the bachelor, as I already told you, is 7 semesters, and during the 7th semester you will do 210 credit points, European credit points. As I said, we are focusing on general engineering with an international focus. During your studies, you can choose some majors. So either you say, okay, I'm going to focus on mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. So during your studies, you can choose one of your majors. So afterwards, you can start a master in one of those areas. We also include computer science, of course, as I told you, international studies, and we are require that you do either a language course if you haven't any knowledge of German, or you can do another language course. Study abroad is compulsory, so it's mandatory for all German nationalities, optional for all international students. And the language of instruction, of course, is English. A little bit about the division of the fields of studies. As you may see, nearly 60% of the courses are engineering sciences. Then we have these international courses, including language courses. Then we have projects. I'm going to tell you something about these projects later on. And then the practical semesters, a whole semester where you're going to work in a company of your choice in the area, and of course the bachelor thesis at the end. And of course, this bachelor will allow you to start a master later on. Here a short overview. I won't go into the details of the curriculum, but here are the courses. And as you may see, all these yellow ones are international courses. All these bright blue ones are the technical models. And as I said before, we have these projects. And the idea of this project work are that you are, how am I going to tell you? That you create a project with the knowledge you learned in this semester. So you're applying this theoretical knowledge during a project. So you learn on the project directly to use everything you learned during this semester. We have 4 of those projects. In the 6th semester, we have an international project. So this will be with a company abroad. And of course, like here, we have this internship, this practical semester. These green ones are the compulsory elective models. So in these 2 semesters, you're going to choose if you're going to focus on electrical or mechanical engineering, or the other option would be international studies. So during these semesters, you can also do your semester abroad and choose any other of the majors you would like. About the application process. The application process starts in April and goes till the end of August. The requirements are German university entrance qualification. If you are not from Germany, you're going to have to do it via Uni Assist. Please be aware that to get an VPD from Uni Assist will take you like 6 weeks. So if you want to apply, have this in mind. We have B1 English requirement for the admission and A1 German requirement at the end of the 1st semester. So you can start your study, and within the 1st semester, you're going to have to prove an A1 German certificate. As I already said, we start in the winter term, the 1st of October. The tuition fee is 102 euro semester fee, which is for all the students, and 500 euro service fee for the non-European students. There are some exceptions for non-European students, but if you have questions about it, just contact me. The application is online via Mein Campus at hskemptentv. So if you're interested in applying, just go to the university webpage, and during the application process, it will be the first thing you see on the webpage from the university. Some information about the international office. This will be the first contact you have with our university if you come from abroad. So this is our international office team. They are responsible for all the questions for our incomings and outgoing students, and our incoming coordinator is Juliana Marin. That's her. So if you are interested in studying with us, she will be your first contact. Here are some pictures. We celebrated Christmas together with some of our international students from our first intake. So we had a lot of fun, and just wanted to share this picture with you. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or ask in the chat. Here are my contact details. Also, we have Matthias Kühnbach. He is our academic advisor. And if you want to ask any of our students, I have 2 students which are very happy to answer your questions, how they were doing in the 1st semester, Jack and Hamid. Okay, so that's from my side.